Starting an IT outsourcing company in 2024 requires some stamina. Now, sadly, the market is oversaturated by now, but it's also truly hard to do it all alone because there are so many time-consuming tasks. Yes, with all the smart tools that surround us. So here are some practical steps to guide you through the process. Okay, let's start with step 0, and that is smash the like button and subscribe to this channel, because here you'll find lots of free information on how to start an IT outsourcing business, how to grow your IT business, and that is without any glamour or glitter. I never sugarcoat anything. So welcome to our family of realists here. And now let's dive into the details here. And step 1 assumes that you should define actually your business model and how you're going to run your business, because there are different business models you can take: IT outsourcing, IT outstaffing, IT recruiting, and some mixed models as well. And I've been talking here on this channel quite a lot about business models for IT outsourcing companies, or better to say IT service companies. So make sure to check out these videos after today's episode, because in these videos I explain those business models in more details. To make it short, there are 4 major business models you can take with your IT service business, and there are different ways how you can start that. You can either be expertise-based company, meaning that you define your expertise and you stick to it and you establish your reputation in this area, and basically that's how you gain clients, because as a new player on the market, you basically have no advantages over bigger players. The second way how you can start your outsourcing business is based on one major client, and that's the direction that many IT outsourcing / outstaffing companies take when they have, or when you have a connection, a business connection with whom you've been working for quite some time, and they are willing to start working directly with you. This is probably your chance to try to start your IT outsourcing business and work with them directly, and then grow your business, grow with that client and attract other clients, and then grow your business in that direction as well. And that's where we transition to the step 2, and that is define your niche and do some research. And this is important, because what I always advise to my clients, if you're unsure which direction you're about to take, if you don't have any technical skills, for example, if you're a non-technical person and you are really unsure which direction you should be taking, basically what you should be doing is to do some research and look into the trends. What services will be still in high demand in the years to come? Because let's be honest here, you won't see any real profit to make you full independent for maybe years to come. So you want something sustainable. What I typically advise to my clients is try to pick something around data, because we produce more and more data, and there is no way data specialists won't be in demand in the next decade. Now, step 3 assumes that you should be creating your business plan and prepare for a legal setup. Now, this is a step that many business owners tend to overlook, in terms of creating a business plan, but please try to outline the simplest business plan, even on a sheet of paper somewhere, the simplest business plan outlining your service offering, your pricing models, or your rates, your target audience, your clients, who would be the decision makers in the companies you're targeting, your kind of a marketing or sales strategy, how you see it at this right moment. Of course, it wouldn't be 100% correct. It'll give you the ease of mind, and when you pour your thoughts on the paper, you'll see more clearly what you lack and what you should be paying more attention to. And if you started to speak about business plans, make sure to check out this video of mine. It's pretty old and it's geared mostly towards product businesses, but you can get an idea there, because in that business plan I explain the idea of working it backwards, working from your end goal and backwards. And the second part is where you prepare to register your business legally. And by preparing, I mean preparing and not rushing and registering your business straight away, because as I always tell you, don't start a business unless you're sure that there is a demand and there is at least one client waiting for you to sign the contract with you as an independent business owner. What preparing means basically is that you explore what you will be needing, how much it will cost, all the tax options. Maybe it will be easier and more profitable for you to register a business outside of your country of residence. So explore all of your options. It could be numerous countries, it could be numerous tax systems, it could be maybe some permits you need to receive in order to be able to operate in this country. This is the research part for your legal setup. And as you will be outlining your business plan, you will inevitably stop at the point of service offering and your price models, right? So that would be your step 4, service offering and your pricing model. And here you can go different ways. And again, it really depends on the first step when you're defining your business model and how you will be operating on an outsourcing, on an outstaffing basis, or maybe you will just be a recruiting agency. And the pricing models will differ for each of those naturally. You want to first outline your service offering, and probably the tech stack that will be inside your company you will be using and the expertise you will be basing on. And then based on that, you can create your pricing model, because there are different prices for different types of services, right? You may consider creating packages of services. You may consider creating hourly rates for different seniority levels of your engineers, or some fixed fee. So it's entirely up to you and to the business model you've chosen at the step 1. Now, when you will be outlining this part, you will inevitably think of your expertise and the tech stack, because you'll need to outline the service offering, right? And that is when you will have to think of the people, and that is where you will need to build your dream team. Because in service businesses, your people is your main asset, and your people is your main gold mine where you will be making profits on. So you want to base your service offering on their expertise, and you want to recruit IT professionals who are sure to be in demand, and who are probably senior, and who are probably independent, and who are probably willing and capable of working on their own, because you won't be able to supervise all of them all the time, and it's better to have someone you can rely on even from day one. Those could be your ex-colleagues or your business relations, or even maybe some of your friends or family who are willing to try to work with you. You have to go personal here, and you have to talk personally to each of the, I wouldn't say candidates at this stage, because it's you who needs them and not they who need the job probably at this stage. So you should be willing to go and talk to them and hear out their expectations and be honest about what stage you're in right now and what you can offer to them. Probably not much, so you might want to win them with slightly higher rates that they currently have. Okay, now that you figure out all the main figures in your game, it's time to establish your online presence, to tell the world that you are available to take on contracts and make some money. And the first thing you need to do is to showcase your expertise. And how you can do that? Either by building the simplest website you can get your hands on without attracting a team of developers, just yourself. If you are able to do that in several hours, that's good to go, because the main thing you need is the page with the case studies, and the page with the tech stack you're using, and the page with the service offering and contact details. That's it. You don't need to make your website complicated. If you're not tech savvy, and if you're, say, like a salesperson or whoever, but even non-tech people right now with all the smart tools we have can build beautiful websites. But okay, if you don't want to go this route, and if you want to just use social media for that, brilliant! Just create a company page on websites such as LinkedIn or Facebook and post case studies there. Also, you might want to consider creating an Upwork agency account, and if you don't know how to do that, watch this video, and there is an Upwork agency creation kit available for my patrons. Check it out. And on that Upwork page, you can again create a portfolio of your past projects and showcase that portfolio to your potential clients. Also, if you have great profile on Git or on Behance or wherever, show it off to your potential clients. So this will be your main sales tools. Now, step 7 is to network and partner. And by networking, I don't really mean going to all the industry events. I wouldn't say they're like major channel of getting sales leads, not at all. So what I mean here is that you might want to network and to connecting online with companies such as yourself, and establish some white label partnership. I talk about white label partnerships in this video of mine, check it out. However, I would recommend you picking out the partner with whom you have fewer overlaps in tech stack. This way you will be more valuable to one another, because if they don't have someone from this direction, you can supply them with these people, and vice versa. Step 8 implies that you should set up sales processes and create some compelling proposals. But if you've never sold before anything, it could be quite a complicated task. But I still strongly advise that you as a business owner should do the sales yourself, especially at the initial stages, because you should be able to understand what your clients are saying and how you should be responding to their needs. So don't push your services, listen to their needs. And you want to understand how the sales process looks like from their perspective, and only then consider either hiring a salesperson or outsourcing this part if you have the money. Basically, you should be highlighting your team's expertise and how your outsourcing team can solve your clients' problems. Now, on my Patreon, I have a lot of sales materials. Not only that, but we do discuss some sensitive topics here as well. For example, how to deal with double agent in the team with dual employment. And you can find these in several tabs of mine. For example, we have a tab collection where I share different documents and different insights on different topics. For example, in a sales department, you'll be able to find our live streams, such as tools for cold outreach, for lead generation, such as Upwork metrics you should be using when lead generating on Upwork, such as sales emails sequences with examples that you'll be able to take and use in your own sales emails, and some sales templates as well, some job websites where you can also look for leads, and how to build sales processes in your IT outsourcing business. All of these materials you can find on my Patreon. Now, step 9, and that is kind of an advice rather than a step, and that is start small and work on your client satisfaction rate rather than on gaining more and more projects, because at this stage you should be establishing your reputation and working on your portfolio as well. So I would recommend you taking one client and grow with them before moving on to another, making sure that that client is fully satisfied, because one of the reasons they might make you some useful referrals. I won't be speaking much about step 10, where you scale your business, because if you're about to start your IT outsourcing business, probably it will be a long way till you're able to actually scale. And the scaling process totally depends on the business model you're choosing on the step 1. Here you might be looking to expanding your team and automating some of the processes like sales or operations to take on larger projects and be able to deliver them with great results. Take some tracking and improving efficiency and deliverables. You're not there yet. And if you'd love to learn more about IT outsourcing businesses, IT service businesses, or staffing, you might want to check out all the videos here on the channel. But besides that, joining our Patreon community, our IT Entrepreneurs School, where we share all of the valuable documents and held masterclasses and sales sessions. So you might want to check this out. See you there. Bye-bye.